Hey friends, Ashton here with Gents with another fragrance review. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new fragrance from the house of ScentStory, and that fragrance is 24 Ice Gold. So I'm not sure why ScentStory just decided to roll with 24 and make most all their releases a 24 flanker, since it was originally based off of the TV show 24. It doesn't really make too much sense, but I guess they had some success with 24 Gold and just kind of rode that wave, and they're going to keep on riding it. So we'll go ahead and check out the presentation on this fragrance and then jump into the scent itself. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the presentation for 24 Ice Gold. You can see the box here. It's fairly simplistic, but it's nice. It's got a white background with gold trim. It says 24 Ice Gold Eau de Toilette. This is the 100 ml bottle. Same thing on the back as on the front. And then on the top, it just says 24 Ice Gold. On the bottom, you have your typical information with batch code printed here. And then the bottle is in the same shape as the other 24 bottles. The only difference here is this has frosted glass with blue liquid on the inside. It actually looks really nice. I prefer this bottle to 24 Gold personally. I guess you could say it looks kind of like an ice cube. The cap is the exact same as on 24 Gold, so is the atomizer. And then on the bottom, you have your sticker with your typical information. That is the presentation for 24 Ice Gold. It looks pretty nice. Of all the 24s that I've seen, this one personally is my favorite. 24 Ice Gold opens with bergamot, apple, and jasmine. The jasmine comes in early on. It's really nice. It's a fruity floral kind of opening, and if you've been looking this fragrance up, you've probably seen some people make comparisons to this fragrance, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for women, and there is definitely a similarity. You can tell right off the bat that they do share some of the same characteristics. It's not a clone of Light Blue, but there's definitely some similarities off the top that are apparent right away. So if you as a man would not wear Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for women, then you may not really like Ice Gold. Again, they're not exactly the same, but there are definite similarities in how they smell off the top. When you hit the mid, there's some rose that comes in, but it stays in the background. It never really overtakes the fragrance at all, and it's kind of hard to pick up, honestly. As it progresses on, though, you start to get a little bit of an ambroxan feel. It's just a little bit of effervescence that you get, that little sparkly nature of ambroxan. You pick it up a little as the fragrance progresses. When you hit the dry down, it's mainly some light musks, some light woods, and then that sweetened jasmine note, which is really the main player here. The sweetness comes from the fruity nuances on the top that just carry over and mingle throughout the fragrance. It's really nice, it doesn't smell cheap, and it's well done. This is obviously a spring and summer scent. You can tell that just by looking at the bottle. It's good for casual wear. I would say you could wear it in the office. I don't think that you can wear this dressed up though. It probably trends a little bit younger just because of the whole fresh floral nature of the fragrance. But really, if you like it, you can wear it. There's no age limit on fragrances. Compliments wise, I feel like this is a good compliment getter, but everyone should take into account that unsolicited compliments don't really come forth that often. There are certain fragrances out there that just kill it for unsolicited compliments, but 90% of fragrances fall into kind of a no man's land where people think that you smell nice, but they're not just going to come up and tell you unless you ask them. This is one of the fragrances that kind of falls into that category. It may get you the occasional unsolicited compliment, but it's definitely not one that's going to be a huge compliment monster. Longevity on this one for me was not great. It was about 5 hours on my skin, but like I've said in previous videos, my skin is not the greatest at holding on to fragrances. Projection is about average, an hour and a half or so. It starts to sit really close to my skin. After that, this is not going to perform like 24 Gold, but considering that they're completely polar opposites in terms of the fragrance themselves, that makes sense. Do I think this will be the next big hyped fragrance in the community? Honestly, I'm not sure. It depends on who decides they love it to hype it and who decides they don't. For me personally, I enjoy it. I do like it. I wouldn't say that I love it though. it's probably somewhere like a 7 or 7.5 out of 10. I wouldn't tell you to rush out and buy it immediately, but if it sounds like something that would appeal to you, then look into it further. You can buy samples on FragranceX.com, little spray vials, and then you can kind of decide on your own whether or not it's something that you should run out and grab. It's not something that I would recommend people blind buy, especially if you're not sure about things that lend a little more unisexual than they do masculine, because this is definitely 50-50 masculine-feminine. But I think that for this type of fragrance, it's well done. Like I said, I enjoy it. I'm just not going to recommend that you run out and blind buy it. Alright guys, that is 24 Ice Gold, the new ScentStory release. Let me know if you've smelled this. If so, let me know what you think about it. As always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.